I'm dripping, I'm clean though, ho, really love it, I switch up the lingo.
What's up guys, it's your girl Nat, and so I'm here with a very important video to kind of, it needs to be talked about. I never heard of this before anyway, but it happened to me, so we're gonna talk about it. And y'all know I've been on my fitness journey. I've been trying to do good with staying in the gym and all that, which has been good. And like I started gaining muscle, I started gaining muscle a little bit here and there. And so, like, I feel like, let's just say right now, or before this happened, I feel like I was getting stronger and getting a lot better when it came to my fitness journey. Like, I started seeing, like, some results when it came to my fitness journey. Like, I can tell that I was growing muscle, especially in places that I wanted to grow muscle in, which is the glutes. Y'all know, I'm playing. But, which is, like, glutes, my arms, because, like, I do kind of want a little bulge. I want a little muscle right here, but not too much to where it look like you're gonna knock somebody out all the time. But I'm playing. But yeah, so my fitness journey was going good, and it's crazy because it's like once I feel like things were going good for my fitness journey, this crazy stuff had to happen. So now I'm set back again. So now I have to basically restart my fitness journey and like try to catch back up to where I was before, or at least to improve off of what I was. So I guess it kind of, in a way, I guess it kind of is worth it because now I guess I can reset and do better in a way. But I don't know. It was just crazy because I feel like I was doing good, but sometimes crazy things happen, or not really. I won't say bad things, but things happen when you're on the right track for stuff. So let's get into it. What happened? So I had an ectopic pregnancy. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a pregnancy that can't be carried to term, which it will be like full term. And it's due to the fertilized egg. It grows outside the uterus. So basically, it was in my tube. That's why. So it didn't make it to the uterus. It got stuck in my tube, I guess. Based on what the doctor told me. So if I didn't find out about that pregnancy, which is what I'm about to get into now, it could have caused like some life-threatening problems, should I say. So how did I find out? I found out I was pregnant because I had a really bad stomach ache, and this type of stomach ache happened when I had my son too. It was like a similar feeling, and then I had took a seltzer because I did that with my son too. And I'm like, if nothing come up, like throw up, gotta go potty or whatever, then I might be pregnant. So I took the seltzer, nothing happened, still had this crazy stomach ache, and then I went to the store and got some pregnancy tests, and they came up positive. So that's how I knew. But then, like, I think the next day or the next couple of days, I started bleeding really bad, and I was like, okay. I heard of bleeding while pregnant because it didn't happen with my son. I didn't bleed at all, but with I called my friend, and because she said she bled with her son, so she's like, that's normal if it's light or whatever. And I'm like, okay. So it started getting a little heavier the next day or overnight, and I was like, okay, I gotta go to the doctor. And plus I was in so much pain. I was in a pretty decent amount of pain, like some bad cramps. And I went to the doctor. That's how I found out I had ectopic pregnancy, because they were like, you're definitely pregnant, your HCG levels are really high. But when I went in for the ultrasound, which is a vaginal ultrasound that they had to do since it was really early, because I think I was like probably three weeks maybe. So, and then when the lady checked, it was a mass in my tubes, and which was the ectopic pregnancy. So, but the doctors, they were like, good thing you found out early and you came in early, because if it would have grew, which I almost hesitated because I was gonna my doctor's appointment. I scheduled an actual doctor's appointment, and it was supposed to like be actually this week, and it's like March something. Like it was like the end of March actually. So if it would have grew, it could have ruptured my tube, and I could have caused internal bleeding. And yeah, and it's crazy because I really was gonna wait till my doctor's appointment, but since I was in so much pain and seeing bleeding and freaking out, then I was like, yeah, we gotta go to the doctor. So we went to the ER, and he told me, he was like, good thing you called in time, all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, but I went to the ER, and like they told me everything. And so the following steps from that to like treat the ectopic pregnancy, so I won't rupture me and I won't have no internal bleeding, be messed up. So we it was either to get surgery and get the tube removed, because we have two tubes. Well, I have two tubes, which most women do. Like, they can take out your tube and you keep the other one, which they're like, oh, you can still get pregnant, blah blah blah. Yeah, no ma'am, no thank you on that one. We cool for right now, but they're like, oh, we can take out the tube, but you can still get pregnant or whatever. And I was like, my tube? I don't know about that. But the alternative route was to get a shot. And so it was like a I can't pronounce it. Here you go. That one. Okay. So that's the shot I got. And so for that, so with that shot, I told them I'd just get it, and then like if it didn't work, then I would just come back and get it removed from my tube, because I at that point I felt like I didn't really have a choice, So yeah, but good thing. So they gave me the shot. Then I came back like 4 or 5 days later, and they took my blood test just to see if the shot was working, because they want to see if my HCG levels were dropping, which is how they know it's working. So it would drop like tremendously. It went from like 4,000 to I think like 1,500 or something like that. Which he's like that shot's definitely working. So just come back every week for the next couple of weeks to get a blood test, and then we're trying to see how much it keeps. So they just trying to track how much it's dropping to make sure it's working, and if so, they'll take other precautions. So the next following week, HCG level dropped again, and then the next week it dropped some more. And so now, after that, so I guess you could say we're on week 4 for this HCG level test. For this time of checking my HCG levels, he haven't responded to me, or he haven't called. He said he was gonna call me, because he's like, oh, they're pretty low, or it seemed like it's getting low, so it's no need for me to come back in, right? Just go do a blood test and boom, boom, boom. And I was like, okay. But for this 4th week, he haven't called me at all, which I'm thinking is good news. But I'm gonna probably contact him just to make sure things are okay. But he said, like, the most recent blood test that I took, it was at 25, which is what he said it should be around. He's like, if it's around like 20 something, then that's how we know it's working, and you should be good after that, because it cleans out of me. So yeah, so I'm assuming it did. But I still want to call him just to make sure, because I'm like, bro, you ain't calling me. Like, what's up? Like, I heard if they ain't calling you, then that's good news. But it also make me wonder, like, what's going on? Because, I got to make sure my body's still good, right? And it's still, like, stuff that while I did have this ectopic pregnancy, and while I did have the medicine in me, like, from the shot, there were certain things I couldn't do. Like, I couldn't drink liquor, which is not that big of a deal. I'm not a drinker like that. But I found out on Valentine's Day, so I couldn't do that. I couldn't get lit. I'm playing, but I couldn't drink liquor. I couldn't eat stuff that made me gassy, apparently, which I don't really have a problem with half of the time. But I mean, there are some foods, yeah. Anyway, but you can't eat foods that make you gassy. You can't eat spicy food, which that kind of effed me up, because I love spicy stuff. I eat hot sauce on pretty much everything, so. Well, almost everything. But yeah, and there's some other stuff I couldn't eat, but I was like, alright. And that medicine, it's like stopped the cells from growing, and then I guess it like helps it. And then after the cells stop growing, it's supposed to. I guess the cell's supposed to just die, and you supposed to. And like as everything is complete, you just kind of your new cells kind of come back and take over or whatever. So yeah, but. I lost a lot of blood, which caused my weight loss, which caused me to lose like a lot of weight and drop weight like super fast. And since I couldn't eat so much certain foods, it's like I wasn't eating as much as I should. Not because the food is bad or nothing. It's just like it was hard to eat during that time too, because like I was also in a lot of pain. And when I'm in a lot of pain, like it was hard to walk. Kind of like it was pretty hard to walk, and like every time, and then I have a toddler, so my toddler had to run and play around. I couldn't really do that either, so yeah, it was really hard to walk, and I was just in like a ton of pain. That's what I'm saying. Like I really wouldn't wish this like on somebody who I really don't like, because that's how painful and that's how bad it was. Like I wouldn't want anybody going through that. Like thank God I was cool, but so it's unbearable pain. Like yeah, I recovered pretty good after about a week. And so here's another thing why I kept losing weight though. So I had no, yeah, 2 weeks after I fully recovered, right? Guess what? I had my wisdom tooth taken out. All four of them teeth, all four of them, all four wisdom teeth taken out. And if you know, with no wisdom teeth are taken out, you can't eat nothing. And me, I'm not trying to be eating mashed potatoes every single day and putting in all that good stuff, but since I had my wisdom tooth taken out, or teeth taken out, the girl wasn't eating much for real. Like especially the first, like it was, I think, really the first day I ain't eat nothing. The second day I probably ate just a little bit, like literally probably like one spoonful. That's because cause I was in so much pain. The third and fourth day, after that, from day 3 to 7, I probably was eating once a day, literally, and it was only like mashed potatoes, like one bowl of mashed potatoes, or like yeah, just mashed potatoes. Now that I think about it, because I don't think I had anything else. I couldn't really eat anything else, like no rice or nothing like that. So, oh, probably some ice cream. Yeah, I think I had ice cream like once or twice, but other than that, that dropped my weight even more. So in total, I lost about 15 pounds. Some people like, oh, 15 pounds is not that much. No, 15 pounds is a lot. So I'm literally back to how my weight that I was in high school. Except the only difference is like my body in high school and my body my body now from losing this weight are two completely different shapes. Well, actually, it's not two completely different shapes. It's like I was more fit in high school because I ran track and I played basketball. I did sports in high school, so I was like more fit and more built. And now I'm just like a little. I mean, I still look pretty good, my body, but I kind of like how I look. But at the same time, I'm like, I didn't want to lose that much weight. That's so much weight to have lost. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, so that's the situation. So now I just wanted to let y'all know because I do have a video that I'm gonna post. It's gonna be on YouTube Shorts though, and I know I'm gonna look pretty much pencil thin in that video. So this is to help explain why I look that way. Cause like before, if I used that video, then or the stuff I had in that video, I feel like it looked a little bit more better on me to show like the progress I made. But you know, we're starting all the way from the beginning, and y'all gonna watch and be there with me every step of the way, I guess. So we in this together. All right. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Love y'all.